If you're planning on buying any cards from TCG Player, make sure you use our affiliate link right here in the description of our video to help support the channel. It's the best way to do it.
Are you looking for Rebel Clash codes? They are already available on Poton Store, as you can see, and you can use Tablemon code for 5% off or for any purchase of all the other code cards they have.
For the European players, Millibots Gaming has everything you need from collectibles to all the new Pokémon Sword and Shield cards, and Rebel Clash is now in stock. Make sure you use Tablemon code for 5% off your final purchase.
Tablemon.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another day of deck profiles. I am going to be talking about an expanded deck for two reasons. Okay, number one is there is an expanded tournament happening tomorrow over on the Pokex Discord server. I'll leave the link down below in case you're interested in joining. There hasn't been anything expanded wise between or since Rebel Clash came out, and the season got cancelled, so I'm excited to play in it. I'm gonna be using my regular account, so I don't have too many cards, and this is the deck that I'm gonna be playing in the expanded tournament. So I like this deck. I mentioned this deck because it's a very cheap deck to build. Okay, like disregard my golden Great Catcher that I randomly pulled. Every card in the deck is very accessible, very easy to get, you know. And this makes it so that it's a very good deck and a very easy deck to spend your tournament tickets, okay, and grind the events, okay. So once Darkness Ablaze comes out on PTCGO in 2 weeks time, yeah, around more or less 2 weeks time, all the tournaments, if they follow the same pattern, will be giving out not Rebel Clash and not random standard booster packs for first place, but they will be giving out, if it works like last time, Darkness Ablaze packs exclusively. And I can't tell you how easy it was to grind the expanded tournaments when Rebel Clash came out, and that's how I was able to get a lot, and I mean a lot, like upwards of 100 Rebel Clash packs, yeah, when the set came out. Yeah, I still have 33 left. I should probably be trading this. I'm not very good at the economy of PTCGO, but I do know that turning those tournament tickets into the newest sets and the newest packs was very easy to do with the deck I just showcased. Yeah, it's a very simple deck, it's a very straightforward deck, and it's a very powerful deck. You have a very simple goal on turn 1 and every single turn, attack with Ultra Necrozma. I do have the Trash Challenge Garbodor as backup in there that sometimes takes opponents by surprise, and you have teammates to very easily search for the pieces. I didn't go too much into the deck build. Of course, the list will be down below as well, but just overall, the deck is extremely strong, it's extremely simple, it's extremely straightforward, and it's extremely powerful. Okay, so this is the deck that I'll be playing this weekend at the expanded regional style tournament by Pokex, and also the deck I plan on grinding the ladder or the tournaments with once the new set comes out, and I am able to start acquiring Darkness Ablaze packs and then trade those Darkness Ablaze packs for other things. So definitely something I would personally recommend you try out if you're looking for a simple deck, a simple expanded deck. If expanded is not your cup of tea, this is something that I would definitely recommend you start off with. It's a very accessible deck and it's a very good deck. Yeah, so we see that we are up against Nagnadel and Gosslard, right? Or maybe some sort of the Garchomp Giratina deck that won the Dallas Regional Championship back in January, I believe it was. Yeah. Alrighty. Alright. Alright, so it is Garchomp Giratina as expected. Right. Alrighty. So there's the executes on our ultra roll. That deck is very turbo. Yeah, that deck is definitely very turbo. It can power up on turn 1. The issue is it only runs 4 double dragon energies. So if you are able to discard them at any given point, then you're in good shape. Yeah. Another issue, however, is that the deck only needs to take 4 prizes, because then it can use the GX attack off Naganadel and Gosslard, and it can finish you off that way. So you're gonna lose a bunch of resources. There's nothing I can do about that. Didn't quite get the double dragon energy that I needed. I also lost a special charge. I'm about to lose another one. Okay, my opponent went not crazy with items. 1, 2, 3, 4. He could end up going crazy. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to attach that. I'm going to retreat. And then if I lose Ultra Necrozma, I lose Ultra Necrozma. But I'm going to go ahead and save this energy, right? I want to have the possibility to use Trash Avalanche as early as possible. I don't know exactly what sort of stadiums my opponent wants to use, but hopefully the Silent Lab at least slows him down a little bit, right? Don't know if he's running any stadiums at all. Just has the Field Blower immediately. All right. Oh boy. Can't believe he was just holding the Field Blower. Okay, so Rock Super 6, discarding a Weezing and 1 Execute, very nice. There's the Double Dragon. There's another Compressor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The Compressor is the 6th item card, so it sets up a 2-hit KO potentially, which is always good. If my opponent whiffs an attack though, that would be fantastic. One issue though is that we did lose a Silent Lab, and my opponent doesn't get to attack. Okay, that is pretty good. Jeez, man, why do I keep taking the resources that I can use to get back? Okay, so let's think this through. How much do I value the Trash Avalanche? I think I value it quite a bit, honestly. It will keep my opponent honest, in a way. Will keep him honest, and there's the... I did get the energy. Couldn't this find me the stadium? It can, right? It can. However, it leaves me... it leaves me basically like completely dead. If I get an attack of this turn, I'm completely dead in terms of drawing, and I would have to hope that my opponent doesn't find the switching card next turn and or doesn't have a counter stadium. However, if I attack, right, if I keep the Juniper for next turn and I attack with Trash Avalanche, that still sets up the 2-hit KO, right, which is still fairly good. And yeah, I think I like that. And like I said, this keeps my opponent sort of honest, and I have the follow-up Juniper for next turn. So that was... I could have also grabbed the Lucky Egg instead of Juniper, but if I get Guzma here, that could be a problem. We do see the Acerola, so my opponent will be able to initiate the exchange. That is basically a lost turn. He doesn't know that I only run 1 Psychic, so this does not mean like really anything. It does commit the Double Dragon energy there, which is great, kind of, for me. Because then that makes it more likely that he ends up whipping an attack on this one, I guess. So yeah, I need my Garb. I can start finally attacking. So it's taking a while, right? It's definitely taking a while. That end top deck is very tempting. I think I'm gonna end my opponent. Also, this gives me access to end through versus Seeker later on. And I am able to find the Garbodor, which is really, really good. Do I want to discard Teammates? No, I already have Teammates in the discard pile. honestly, I think I'm just going to discard the Field Blower. I don't foresee anything that I would want to counter with Field Blower at this point in time. So I'll go ahead and do this. I'll set up a backup Trubbish to keep my opponent, like I said, honest with his item cards. And we'll go ahead and get this Luster of Downfall, and my opponent needs to immediately have a double dragon out of almost a 30 card deck in order to keep up with us. Yeah, so we didn't get the turbo star we wanted, but we're still in this. Yeah, we're still in this. We're still in this. Alrighty. Actually, let me modify something of the lights. I feel like the light is a little too strong shining on me. Yeah, that's a little better. My hair is absolutely crazy. I feel like I mentioned this a lot, yeah, but my hair is absolutely crazy. I really need to get a haircut. Ooh, we see the Ace roll, huh? Which I don't mind too much. The important thing is to discard those energies. Like once my opponent is down those energies, then we are good to go essentially. He's gonna be down 2 now. We'll be taking another prize, putting even more pressure. He can not heal anymore because I have Garb. So that's a very nice top deck. I'm gonna go ahead and Teammates. And I'm gonna go ahead and grab this and a Lucky Egg. Well, maybe I should just grab this. Like, no, you know what? I'll grab the Lucky Egg. I think that makes sense. Then I'll attack with this Ultra Necrozma. And the Lucky Eggs are what really makes this deck like truly shine. And Lucky Egg is something that I feel like is underexplored in Standard, especially when there's less tool removal. Like playing 4 Lucky Eggs in a deck kind of makes a lot of sense to me, especially in a deck like this where you continue to lose Pokemon. So you would need to find like a good non-GX deck to play this in, but I don't know, I feel like it does have potential. I do feel like it does have potential. Okay, so there's Treasure. Like, I don't know, in my mind immediately comes like a 4 Lucky Egg, 4 Quick Ball, 4 Capture Energy sort of deck. Like there must be something that can abuse that. Something that non-GX that can actually abuse that or take advantage of that. I'm gonna start like thinking about that, especially for the POG tournament. I'm gonna start to think of something like that. That makes you like reset stamp proof. I don't know, there's a lot of merit to it. You need a good non-GX attacker, however. Okay, so there's Seeker, and like a very standalone non-GX attacker like this one, a very powerful one like this one. Maybe a Alolan Executor. I'm not sure. Okay, so we see a Fava. So my opponent might try to play that energy removal game as well. He can't Fava us 4 times, so if he Fava awaits our energy, that's completely okay. Not the end of the world, right? It does suck that I top decked that versus Seeker. I think I'm just gonna end. Like, obviously he didn't get the energy either, which is really good. And I'm not able to find the energy. I'm actually not able to find anything really. So I'll do this, I'll do this, I'll do this, and then I'll Trainers Mail. I'll grab the N for sure for next turn to continue to dig. I do have my 2 special charges in the discard pile, so I am limited to 2 more energies only, which could be a problem. One's Lost Zone, the other's in the discard pile. Losing those two special charges is very unfortunate, honestly. Okay, so my opponent does play Fighting Fury Belt. That doesn't change the fact that I took a KO, which is perfectly okay. We do see Ultra Wall. There's now Silent Lab and Garb, right? Working against my opponent, so definitely no abilities. Like there's 2 layers of ability removal. However, there is also there is all like they're both one Field Blower away from working for him. So I'll do this and then I'll end. Really looking for my energy. There it is, thankfully. As long as they're not priced, right? I never check, but okay, so my last energy is actually priced. My opponent doesn't threaten a KO though. So this could just end up getting me my energy, which would be perfectly fine. My opponent might not be trying to play like a deck out strategy perhaps. I really do need my energy. There it is. That's perfect. So yeah, that is something going against this deck, that you can only play 4 Double Dragon energy, which 4 is still completely broken. But yeah, you get what I mean. So there's a Stadium. That's fine. Stadium plus double field plus Field Blower could be problematic, but I still have my tool, right? I still have my tool, so that's fine. Whoever gets back abilities, he got both cards, right, at the same time off of my end. Yeah, so that is a problem. That is certainly a problem. And there's the Executor, there's the Computer Search. Will he go for the Double Dragon? I'm pretty sure he's out of Lightning energies. He has 2, so he might have 1 left. As long as I can attack this turn, I should be okay. I am down all my Float Stones, but I still have my end. I have 1 via Seeker and 1 Guzma left, so I should be fine in either chasing this after I attack it or attacking something on the bench. We'll see. Yeah, we shall see. The issue would be if my opponent took a knockout this turn, but thankfully that will not happen. It's impossible for it to happen, I think. Unless he plays Energy Switch, which would be like out of this world crazy. Oh, the Faba. Okay, that's the last via Seeker, however. So really good that we got my energy off of the prizes, right? really crucial. So after I discard his energy, he might be able to reattach, but there should be no way for my opponent to attack my actual energy, right? Should be no way. And I'll do this, right? No more abilities, and there's the victory. Perfect. Alrighty. Oof, that could have been a problem. What a hand my opponent got off of the end, but we managed to get the win anyway. So you can see like the deck, like I said, very straightforward, very powerful. And I think it's one of the best decks, if not the best deck, to grind the expanded tournaments. Like, as long as you bench 2 Pokemon, as long as you manage to find 2 Pokemon, you should be pretty okay against the turn 1 win decks. There's nothing you can do about the turn 1 win decks. If you have the cards for those, then you should probably grind tournaments with those. But if you don't, yeah, then this is a really good, like, really budget option. Yeah, that's the beauty of this deck. It's super budget deck. And I think it's the best budget deck to grind tournaments and get Darkness Ablaze packs. And hello, friend. Okay, so right off the bat, we have a sketchy hand with no supporters and no basic Pokemon, but we have the Trainers Mail. Now, this unknown means we're probably up against the turn 1 win deck, so if my opponent hits for 110, we're out of the game, and nothing we can do about that. There's a Pheromosa, there's a Float Zone, so my opponent now has guaranteed 30 damage so far, and I guess we'll see the deck in action. There's Shaman, there's 1 plus power, right, there's the first plus power. My opponent is at 30 damage right now, 40 with a Hypnotoxic Laser. If he finds the Beast Energy, then that's 70 damage. There's 80 damage, so 30 more. Roller Skates, please Tails, please let me survive. Nope. Thank you, BTCGO, thank you. There's Trainer's Mail for Bicycle, interesting choice. Retreats, uses Farewell Letter. Acrobike. Discards Scoop Up, Cyclone thing, Roller Skates, please Tails, please be average. Average. Scoop Up Net on the Shaman. Benches Shaman for 1, that's really good. Benches Shaman for 1, that's really good. Roller Skates, I guess it can be heads, there's nothing we can do about that, yep. Third plus power. Interesting that he is playing this, right? Scoop Up Cyclone rather than Computer Search to search for the Beast Energy. Okay, Super Scoop Ups as well. Tails. Okay, so set up for 2. Can my opponent get their third plus power? Super Scoop Up Tails. Bicycle for 1. Beast. Bicycle for 2. Wow, I can't believe he drew the Beast off the Bicycle for 1. That's so unlucky for me. Muscle Band, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Muscle Band plus Beast plus the 3 plus powers plus the poison. I'm pretty sure that's it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. Right, so there's nothing you can do with it. That's really annoying, right? Like if you've won, you've won. Just why do you continue to play cards? If you've won, you've won. Just take the knockout and win. So yeah, not much. Literally, rather than not much. Literally nothing you can do there. So going first against those sort of decks means if you find your stadium, you immediately win. So you essentially have a 50% chance. If you find 2 basic Pokemon, then you pretty much immediately win. So it's not like you see that and you're like, oh, I'm dead. On the off chance that you are up against them, you should always choose to go first with this deck, even though it can be a little counterintuitive. Sometimes it does take away a little bit the option of attacking, putting pressure early on. Wow, what a hand. I'm really glad I did not get a basic Pokemon. And then Mewtwo can definitely be a problem for this deck, especially because of the Noivern GX's attacks, both of them. Yeah, the regular attack preventing items and the second attack preventing preventing you from attaching special energy, of course, though we do have the basic energy, which is great. It's a small out you do have against Mewtwo, which can sometimes be very good. But like if you go Silent Lab and play that energy, you might get 3 prizes, you might get them in a raw spot, especially if you combine that with an N. So that would be essentially your game plan. Yeah. That would essentially be your game plan. Okay, so my opponent taking a long time. He needs to do something. There we go, finally. Or he probably ran out of time. I don't know, like it definitely happens to me where I click play and then suddenly I tap out of PTGO and I start doing something else. Can be annoying. Can be annoying. But nothing you can do there. Yeah. Right. So like I said, we are going first and we are in a spot where we could just get dunked, right? We generally could simply get dunked here. But my opponent seems to be AFK. My opponent does seem to be AFK. Right. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm pretty sure my opponent is just not here. And we're gonna get the win fairly quickly because he's literally not here. Right. Finally, so I'm just gonna go ahead and attach, and then I'll pass. like, look at the timers. 2 minutes and a half already gone versus my 20 seconds. Yeah, like there's no reason for you to take 2 minutes and a half to bench a Trevnor and then not do anything else unless you're away from the keyword. So we're just gonna take this free win. I'm gonna go ahead and take this free win, and then we'll find another game, yeah, to showcase. We'll find a better game to showcase. Oh wow, he's actually here. He's just the slowest player in the whole wide world. Okay. Right, Mewtwo and Syndicate probably to draw this turn, try and stabilize. We could lose this turn, right, if my opponent finds Float Stone and the Garbodor EX and just attacks us. And discards 2 basic Pokemon. We see the Fighting Fury Bell. That doesn't change any math, so we don't really care much about that. My opponent would actually be better off having he would be better off having the Stealthy Hood attached if he had that. My hand ends up not being good. I would have researched into this these 4 cards next turn plus another 4, right? Well, now my opponent's down to a Float Stone in order to win. Yeah, turn 1 Silent Lab, that wouldn't have made any difference really. Does discard Vileplume, Serena. Why would you have Serena? Just to confuse? Like, I'm certainly confused. Plays Nagnal Guzzler to further discard Pokemon, and then we see a pass. Alright. So, clearly not the best hand. 1, 2, 3. And he's playing basic energies. Okay, nice. Yeah, I'm just gonna grab the Ultra Necrozma, attach that, and then I can't attack. There's no point in me playing Guzma. Well, I guess there is a point in me playing Guzma, and that is to conserve my energy. Alright. Alrighty. So we see Lele for the Guzma. Oh my god. I get immediately punished for playing my Guzma. Just immediately punished for playing my Guzma. And if my opponent wants to knock me out, he's gonna have to use Soul Galio. Oh wait, no, never mind. Okay, he does go for the Turbo Strike to power himself up. We're gonna draw 5 cards at least. That's good. He only gets 1 prize card. That's also really good. Stadium plus Energy would have been fantastic, right? So a Teammates would have been really nice. There's a Stadium. That's really good. I'm gonna lose my energy, right? I'm definitely gonna lose my energy. I can't just sit here and do nothing. Well, I could, right? I generally could. My opponent isn't heavy on the items either, so it's not a big loss. It's really not a big loss. We're just gonna thin. No trash challenge option for us, but that my opponent will know that, right? My opponent will definitely not know that, and we do find the thing, so that's really good. Can put back the energy, and this way I increase the possible cards that I can draw off of the second Lucky Egg here, and I'll remove the Rainbow Energy to take away my opponent's attack options, right? Especially the Noivern GX. That's the scary Pokemon. So there's no way my opponent can Sonic Volume next turn. He can Distort, but he cannot, absolutely cannot Sonic Volume. And he cannot use Side-Eye to confuse me, which would be very annoying. He can't use Massive Bloom. He can't Turbo Strike, right? He definitely can't Turbo Strike. Does have the Juniper anyways. He discarded Altaria GX, which is not impactful to us. But he needs a stadium. Without a stadium, he is in a little bit of trouble, right? There's the energy. Yeah, there's the energy. Does decide to discard a Psychic, but my opponent cannot currently attack us, which is really good. There's another tackle. Will he show Guzma Hala this time? No, just Syndicate Lin and ADP. So my opponent literally has every single GX or EX. That's good. But that definitely takes away from the deck's options and power and consistency if you just have everything along with basic energies, along with, you know, like you can't have it all. There is a balance. There is a limit to what you can or can't have in the deck. Yeah, 60 cards. You can only play 60 cards. You can't play 70. You can't play 75. You can't play 65. You can only play 60. My opponent does decide to retreat. That is completely okay by me. That is really good, actually. Does promote the Nagnal Guzzler. We just want to KO 2 tag teams, so that's perfectly fine by me. Go ahead and play the Trainers Mail. I'll go ahead and grab the Lucky Egg. That's really nice. And I could just attack, because my hand is pretty good, right? And I don't know what my opponent has in his hand, but I feel like setting up Garbodor would just be the nail in the coffin. I guess I'll set up 2 Garbodors. Like I said, I was about to say, like, I don't expect my opponent to have a bunch of Field Blowers. And now, even if he does, he needs a Field Blower and a Stadium in order to attack me this turn. So that was actually, like, pretty insane. And if he Field Blowers away my tools, my Float Stones, that means my Lucky Egg gets to stick, and my hand, which is not very good right now, will be okay. Yeah? Does find the Chaotic Swell. Will play apparently Koga's Trap in this deck, which makes absolutely no sense. Decides to retreat, not realizing that I have Garbodor, or maybe, I don't know. I don't know why you would do that. Oh, I can't believe he plays Koga. I actually can't believe it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Right. Oh, I probably should have taken away the Float Stone. That's a better resource to take away. And I'm just going to try and attack. Yeah, there's no reason not to. I'm not threatened. I have a few turns I can try. Even if I whiff the first time, that's fine. I'm actually, like, I'm kind of rooting for my opponent to attack me, right? I am kind of rooting for my opponent to attack me. And he's playing Scoop Up Nets. Oh my god. Do not play this list. Like, what? Like, we see Scoop Up Net with no shapings, nothing to scoop up. Yeah, there's literally nothing on my opponent's bench that he can scoop up. Okay, please GX and KO me. I'm completely and perfectly happy if my opponent goes GX KO. No, he chooses to pass. Nice. Nice. That's also pretty good. Do I want this here? Yeah, sure. It's fine. Okay, so I do find the other energy. I'm just going to go ahead and retreat. I'm not going to deal with confusion. I have energy to spare. I'm going to go ahead and discard this guy, grab this person, and then I'll go ahead and discard this. I don't need the extras, really. I just want to bench this, maximize my potential. I'm Lucky Egg because, once again, yeah, I researched into a bad hand somehow. But that's okay. Yeah, that is technically okay. Oh my god, another Koga's Trap, but like raw, not even through VS Seeker. This person has decided to play 2 Koga's Trap, and I'm about to get no, I can't get Sonic Volumed. Oh my god, that was actually so scary. Why do you play Koga's Trap, man? Like, and you play 2 of them. That makes absolutely no sense. Do not play Koga's Trap in this deck, please. Okay, so goodbye Mewtwo. Get our first 3 prizes finally. Yeah, but yeah, my opponent's deck is very suboptimal, and it's crazy to see Scoop Up Net in a deck with 0 Scoop Up Nettable Pokemon. My opponent's also playing every single energy possible. Oh my god, I just got killed. Oh my god, why is this happening to me? He also plays DCEs. What the heck am I up against? Okay, I can't Great Catcher anymore. So what's my win condition? The VS Seeker became Guzma, so I just go Computer Search for Energy, which I do have my last one, and then Guzma and win. Thank you, deck, for the top deck. I definitely think I deserve that. Jeez, what a game. Yeah, like it was just complicated because like the Koga's trap, come on. And my opponent was literally playing every single Pokemon, yeah, every single Pokemon. And Scoop Up Net without a single Scoop Up Nettable Pokemon. Don't do that. Yeah, definitely don't do that. But yeah, we pulled out of our troubles. The deck can get clunky at times, but it does have a lot of comeback potential as well, with the combination of N plus Garbotoxin and the energy removal. So yeah, in my opinion, a really good deck, a really good budget option to grind those tournaments that are about to start, so you can amass a big pile of Darkness Ablaze packs. If you start to see a lot of mirror matches, I apologize. I just wanted to showcase this pretty cool deck, and I hope to use it on Saturday in the expanded tournament. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, it really helps out the channel, and I will catch you in our next video. Bye bye.